Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 2 of my 2021 recap, where I will share with you my best discoveries of 2021 when it comes to fragrances. So my best discoveries when it comes to designer fragrances or affordable fragrances, niche fragrances, also lines and houses in general. So if you want to know my best discoveries when it comes to fragrances in 2021, then please keep on watching. But before we start, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura, and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. I also do some makeup, skincare and lifestyle in general. So if this is your thing, then please consider subscribing and also hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload a new video. I have quite exciting videos now for the month of January, where I do a recap of 2021, so the best and worst products, all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that notification bell. Also follow me on Instagram, where I post some exclusive content that I don't do here on YouTube. And without further ado, let's start. So this is episode 2 of my 2021 recap. I will continue this series for the whole month of January, where I will upload a video every day. I will leave up here and in the description down below episode 1, where I shared my best purchases of 2021. So if you have missed any of the episodes, then please check the description bar down below. And now let's start with my list. And the first category, I will be talking about 5 designer fragrances that I have discovered in 2021 and were just amazing, and I highly recommend. The first one is PRADA La Femme Intense. This was a blind buy, and I'm so happy that I did buy this fragrance. I have a backup. It's such a stunning, feminine, floral fragrance that is beautiful, I would say, as a signature scent. I personally love to wear this in summer, springtime. Sometimes I also spray it after the shower during winter. It's so feminine, and if you love frangipani, you will definitely love this fragrance. It has the ylang ylang frangipani. So if you are familiar with the original Prada La Femme, imagine that fragrance without the bee wax. It's a stunning white yellow floral fragrance. So I would say if you love frangipani, ylang ylang, you will definitely love this fragrance. It has a good performance, so I highly recommend it. Prada La Femme Intense. The next fragrance I bought almost at the same time when I bought Prada La Femme, and that is Gucci Guilty Absolu Parfum. This fragrance has something really special about it. This is rose, patchouli, berries with a woody undertone. Stunning fragrance. It was created by Alberto Morillas, and honestly I was shocked when I saw him as a perfumer for this fragrance, because usually I struggle with Alberto Morillas fragrances because he tends to do very sweet, almost girly fragrances, generally speaking, but this is not girly at all. This is a dark, deep gothic rose. Oh, so beautiful. If you are familiar with Lalique Amethyst, then I would say this one smells like amethyst with a woody base to it. Again, I have a full comparison between this one and Lalique Amethyst, and also between Lalique Amethyst and Meliora from Parfum de Marly, that I will upload very soon, so stay tuned. Amazing performance, very long lasting, and has a quite strong projection. So if you love dark, deep roses, then definitely check Gucci Guilty Absolu Parfum. Next fragrance was quite surprising for me, and that is AZZARO Mademoiselle Eau de Florale. It's such a beautiful fragrance. They have a lot of fragrances in this line which I did not smell, because the only fragrance for some reason that I can find in stores is this one. I know they also came out with a new Mademoiselle, I think Intense or something like that, I don't remember now. I'm dying to test that one, but unfortunately I can't find it anyway. This one is a beautiful Lily of the Valley fragrance. It's very girly, as you can see. If you see the bottle, this is how the fragrance smells like. It's very girly, it's fresh, it's floral, it's fun. I love to wear this one in spring and summer. It's not exactly your most long-lasting fragrance, but it has an okay, let's say, projection and also a longevity for this kind of fragrances, and also for the price, I would say. So yeah, it's quite affordable. You will find this one really, really cheap. So it checks all the boxes for me, and it's also a beautiful present, I would say, for a girl because of the bow and the presentation and also the smell. So AZZARO Mademoiselle L'Eau Très Florale. I can't speak about discoveries of 2021 without mentioning this one. BVLGARI AQUA DIVINA. Unfortunately, it's a discontinued fragrance, but you can still find it in some websites and also in some stores. Again, a very successful blind buy. I bought it mainly because a review that Veronica from Veronica Says channel did on this fragrance, and yeah, I said this one seems right up my alley, and I was totally right. This has quince, it has also a salty note, it's a little bit floral. Reading the notes, you can't really get how this fragrance smells like. It's so unique. It's very fresh, summer appropriate, and my guess there are more notes to this fragrance than the one on Fragrantica, because I don't know, there's something almost mineral in it. I love this fragrance so much that I will definitely get a backup bottle of this one before I can't find it anywhere, and I would recommend, if you are interested in this fragrance, to test it, and if you do, get it right away, because unfortunately it's discontinued. So Acqua Divina from Bulgari. My next pick is a fragrance that I can't find anywhere. I don't know where did I put that fragrance, and while doing this list I discovered that I forgot to mention it in my most used fragrances in 2021, and that is Moschino I Love Love. How can I describe this fragrance? This is your light blue from Dolce & Gabbana, but a little bit more fun. This is how I would describe it. It's really fresh, so very similar to light blue, but it has something special in it that honestly makes me prefer I Love Love, especially when I'm looking for a fragrance, not to go out, but when I'm inside house and I want to feel a little bit fresh, but at the same time I want a fragrance that will uplift my mood a little bit. I Love Love from Moschino is amazing for that. The bottle I hate. I really hate. I just can't display this bottle on my vanity. I always put it in a drawer in the bathroom. Not only because I also use it for after a shower kind of a scent, but also because I don't want to see that bottle anyway. It's not extremely long lasting or projecting, but I mean, for the price tag, you can't go wrong. Not a new perfume on the market, for of course, but I only tested it and discovered it in 2021. Shocking, but yeah. So Moschino I Love Love. Next category is 5 fragrances from Niche World. So if you watched my video where I did my best purchases of 2021, you will find me repeating a lot of fragrances of that one, so you can skip ahead to the next category. For those who did not watch that video, the first pick is Rouge from Parfum de Marly. Such a stunning fragrance. Oh, so beautiful. This is honey, cinnamon, tonka bean, vanilla, benzoin. Oh, it's so beautiful. The honey and cinnamon here is just so delicious and so beautiful. You really have to love cinnamon, because the predominant note here is the cinnamon. It's quite potent. So for cinnamon lovers, you have to check Wajan from Parfum de Marly. The honey here is not your sticky honey. It's not like Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandale, if you know what I mean. It's a beast mode when it comes to performance, projects like crazy, it lasts the whole day. When it comes to performance, I have no complaints. I actually have no complaints about this one. This is perfect fragrance for me, and definitely one of my 10 for life. And it's also my favorite from Parfum de Marly range. I do have a buying guide on Parfum de Marly, which I will upload very soon, so stay tuned. Wajan from Parfum de Marly. Another discovery that blew my mind is Rouge SARAY from Atelier des Ors. This is a beautiful gourmand that has, again, cinnamon, but it's not so potent like in Wajan. Mostly here you have dates, plum, and also a beautiful guaiacud and sandalwood. So it's a woody fragrance with a almost sticky, thick, dried fruit to it. Delicious fragrance and so addictive. I just can't get enough of this fragrance. I almost want to spray this all the time now that we are in winter, and I hold myself back because I don't want it, because it's quite an expensive fragrance. And also, like, the presentation is just stunning, stunning, stunning. This is one of the most beautiful bottles that I have seen on the market. It has a very good performance, so again, it checks all the boxes. So if you love gourmand fragrances, you love dried fruit or dates, especially dates, and you love also woody notes, so guaiacud, sandalwood, this is your best choice. Atelier des Ors Rouge SARAY. And how can I speak about gourmand fragrances without mentioning this beauty? 1942, La danza delle libellule. Such a delicious perfume that smells like apple pie. So you have apple, cinnamon again, you also have coconut, some floral notes. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful, sweet, I mean, it's really sweet gourmand fragrance. 1942 is actually an Italian niche brand that I can't wait to discover more of their fragrances because they are quite affordable as a niche brand, and the quality is just amazing. When it comes to longevity, unfortunately, this is not your heavy hitter and it doesn't last very long on my skin. However, if I spray this fragrance on clothes, it will remain the whole day. So if you have performance issue with this fragrance, then definitely spray on clothes. It's one of the hyped up fragrances that live to its name, let's say. Nobile 1942, La danza delle libellule. Next one is definitely one of the unique discoveries in 2021. This is FEMINITE from SERGE LUTENS, a beautiful cedar plum spicy fragrance. I have a full review on this one, which I will leave linked up here and in the description down below. So I'm not going to go into detail about this fragrance. So if you want more details on this fragrance, go check that video. Definitely not a fragrance for everybody. It has kind of a vintage touch to it, and this is why I am saying it's not everybody's cup of tea. Also, the cedar is quite predominant, so you do have to love spicy, woody, especially cedar fragrances. As I would say, moderate longevity and sillage. It's not very long lasting or very projecting. So that was SERGE LUTENS FEMINITE. Last one is from Amouage. This is Amouage Honor. I discovered this fragrance when I did my first episode of testing hyped up niche fragrances. I will leave the playlist also linked up here and in the description down below if you are into these kind of videos. And I fell in love with this one. This is a creamy gardenia, a beautiful white floral fragrance. As I said before, it's gardenia in a bottle. This is mostly what you get in this fragrance. It's the predominant note, and it doesn't have this green touch that a lot of gardenia fragrances have, like for example the one from Chanel Les Exclusifs line. Love this one. A perfect wedding scent, has an amazing performance. So again, it checks all the boxes for me, and I love to wear this fragrance in summer. So that was Amouage Honor. My next category is fragrance lines that I discovered in 2021. And with that, I mean a fragrance and all its flankers. And my first pick is without a doubt Chloe Nomade. I have the Absolute, the Eau de Parfum, and the Eau de Toilette. I absolutely love these fragrances, but you really have to love oak moss to appreciate these fragrances. I remember when the Eau de Parfum came out, and I loved like the ad. I remember I was so disappointed when I smelled it in the store. So I just kept on ignoring this fragrance, and even when they came out with the Eau de Toilette and the Absolute, I was never interested. But that was a long time ago. Since then, my taste changed, and I now really love oak moss in fragrances. So I decided to smell it again, and to be honest, I actually smelled only the Absolute, loved it, and I just went ahead and bought all three of the fragrances. I did not regret my purchase at all. This is such a stunning line that is classy and is sophisticated. Nomade Absolute, I would say, is more of an autumn fragrance, while the Eau de Toilette is summer, and Eau de Parfum is a signature scent that you can wear anywhere, anytime. You can't go wrong with it. So if you were sleeping on this line like I did, I highly recommend you go and test them in the store, especially if you love the genre. So that was Chloe Nomade. My next line is actually even older than the Chloe Nomade, but for some reason I've never tested it. I don't know why, and now I'm just so mad at myself. And I'm talking about the Chance line from Chanel. I know this is not a new line, but I just discovered it last year. I have here the Eau Fraiche. This is definitely my favorite one. A beautiful fresh summer fragrance that manages to be fresh but at the same time extremely classy, like all Chanel fragrances are. Then I have the Eau de Toilette, yes, the Eau de Toilette version of Chance Eau Tendre. And this one is such a stunning, romantic, easygoing feminine fragrance. It has the same vibe of Bouquet d'Hongrie from BDK. Also, Lanvin did a dupe on Chance Eau Tendre. And that is one of the videos that I am going to film very soon, because I have everything prepared, my notes and everything, for a full comparison between Chance Eau Tendre and Lanvin Éclat de Fleur. So definitely stay tuned for that video. And spoiler alert, I do have another Chance that I bought a while ago that I will feature maybe in a summer haul. I tested all the line and I love all the fragrances. So Chance from Chanel. Next line will not come as a surprise if you are an old subscriber, and that is the Blue Mediterraneo line from AQUA di Parma. Oh my god, I love this line so much, and I have a buying guide on the whole line, which I will leave linked up here and in the description down below. I have in my collection Arancia di Capri, Mandorlo di Sicilia, Mirto di Panarea, and Fico di Amalfi. Love them all, but if I have to choose one, I think it will be Arancia di Capri. This is hands down my favorite orange scent. I did test some of these fragrances in 2020 actually, but it was only in 2021 that I really explored more of this line. So the Blue Mediterranean line from AQUA di Parma, a beautiful summer natural smelling line that is Italian coast in a bottle. Next line is the Wanderlust line from Michael Kors. Spoiler alert again, I have two other flankers of Wanderlust that I will feature in an upcoming haul. And mainly Wanderlust fragrances in general have all in common a beautiful jasmine note. The one I have is the eau de parfum, and this one is a beautiful jasmine, almond, heliotrope fragrance. Stunning, stunning, stunning fragrance that I'm so shocked that no one talks about. If you are a jasmine lover, you have to check this line. My favorite one remains the eau de parfum, but also the eau fraîche and eau voyage. They are all stunning. The only ones that I did not test because I think it's discontinued because I can't find it anywhere is the sensual one. So anyway, love this line. Has also a good performance, so it checks all the boxes. Highly recommend this line if you love jasmine. Yeah, for jasmine lovers, Michael Kors Wanderlust line. My last line, I was debating if I should include it or not because I already mentioned one of the fragrances, and that is the Prada La Femme line. I absolutely love this line. Is it the original, the intense low, which I don't have but I will get very soon. The only one that I did not test is Absolute version that is discontinued, unfortunately, so it's a little bit difficult to find. They are all feminine, floral, with a touch of soapiness in them, but in the best way possible, that have also a very good performance. So except of Low, I don't know because I did not test that one on skin, so I can't tell you about longevity. But if it's the original one or the intense one, they are very good for lasting, and also I would say have a good projection. Both of them are feminine, versatile, so signature worthy scents. Stunning fragrances. If you want to smell feminine, you can't go wrong with La Femme line. So Prada La Femme. Next category is best discovery when it comes to private collection of a designer, and that definitely goes to Dior, or La Collection Privée from Christian Dior. I only discovered this collection last year. I bought this tester set that I did also a first impression on, which I will leave linked up here and in the description one down below if you want to watch it. And I fell in love, and now I have 5 of their fragrances. I have Jasmin des Anges, Eden Rock, Vanilla Diorama, Gris Dior, and Fave Delicieuse. I also have 2 other fragrances on my wish list, and it's almost a year now that I am preparing for a full buying guide on that collection. The only thing that 3 fragrances are missing that I did not test, and I'm definitely waiting to have some samples of them so I can test them and tell you all about this collection. In my opinion, François Demachy did a great job with this collection. If I have to choose one, I think my favorite one will be Gris Dior. Very stunning, chypre-like, classy fragrance. It has rose, patchouli, oak moss. It's blended in such a unique and beautiful way. So stunning fragrance for a classy woo. The only one I would say that I almost regretted buying is Fave Delicieuse. Not because it's a bad fragrance, because since then I tested Tonka Imperial, and I do prefer that one to Fave Delicieuse. And I'm really curious now that Francis Kurkdjian is the in-perfumer for Dior, and yeah, and what he's going to do with this collection. Yeah, I can't wait to see. So La Collection Privée from Christian Dior, my absolute best discovery of a private collection in 2021. Next category is the best discovery when it comes to niche houses. I tested in 2021 a lot of niche houses, but my favorite one will definitely be Memo Paris. 2021 in general was a year where I discovered a lot of niche brands and niche fragrances, but nothing can compete with Memo for me. I bought some samples of this house in the beginning of the year, and I was immediately in love. So I immediately bought the rest of the samples, and I have a buying guide on the whole house, which I will leave linked up here in the description down below, where I go in detail about each fragrance. The one that I bought a full bottle of is Winter Palace, French Leather, and Shams Wood. I also have the travel size of Inlay and La Libera, and also African Leather, which I will feature in an upcoming haul. And I have still on my wish list 3 other fragrances. And it's really difficult to choose my favorite one. Definitely Winter Palace is one of my top 5, but for now I think my favorite fragrance is African Leather. And I have only a travel size because this is such a potent unisex fragrance. So I don't have a lot of occasions to wear a fragrance like that. So this is why I went with a travel size. But for now, I think this is, in my opinion, the best from the brand. I also love a lot of their more masculine fragrances. Russian Leather is just amazing. Amazing, amazing. It's so beautiful and unique. Oh, okay. I have to stop because if I talk about Memo, I will never stop. So, Memo Paris, my absolutely favorite niche discovery of 2021. And the last category I really struggled with, and that is a designer brand that I discovered in 2021. And at first I thought I have nothing, but then I cheated a little bit. So the next category will be the best discovery in affordable brands. And that would definitely go to L'Erborario. And I even don't know how to categorize this brand. It's a natural brand from Italy that has a lot of skincare, has also in their stores you can also buy like herbs and this stuff, and they have a lot of fragrances also. So mainly you have a fragrance but also like everything. So you have the lotions, the shower gel, hand cream, sometimes even candle, or I mean home diffuser, something like that. And they have quite a selection. The one that I have here is Camellia. I can't say that this is my favorite one, but I definitely love this fragrance. I also have the shower gel. They are very affordable and they have very beautiful fragrances. Spoiler alert, I have 2 fragrances that I bought from them since I discovered this one, which again I will feature in an upcoming haul, so stay tuned. Their fragrances range from florals to more of aquatics to orientals. And what I mostly love about them is that you can buy a whole set. So you will have the shower gel, the cream. I wouldn't say that they are niche quality or something, but they have very beautiful fragrances, I have to say. So definitely L'Herbolario is the best discovery when it comes to affordable brands. So that concludes my videos. These are my best discoveries of 2021. Please tell me in the comments down below, what is your best discovery in 2021? Is it designer, niche, brands, lines, whatever it is? I love to hear it. I hope you liked this video and you found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumb up and consider subscribing to my channel. Also make sure to hit the notification bell so you will not miss any upcoming upload, and I have, as I said, quite exciting videos coming very soon. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time. Ciao!